What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Douglas M, and today I'll be doing my final video on my Yamaha Rx-V671 network receiver. And today specifically, I'll be going over the video pass-through feature in depth. I had a lot of my viewers on my previous videos on this amp ask me questions on it. So I'm going to do a little video on it, and if any of my viewers are asking, I am under the weather. I have a cold, and I'm about 2 days into it, so hopefully in the next 2 days it'll be gone. And on top of that, as soon as I whipped out my video camera today, it started thundering and raining. So I'm actually going to be doing this from DVR because I have DirecTV, and you know what happens when it rains and thunders. No need to explain that, but it's still better than all the other carriers, I must say, even with that. But anyway, let's talk about what I'll be demoing today. Turning the receiver off and still hearing sound from the surround sound speakers. Also, with the receiver off, we'll be demoing showing video through the TV and hearing audio through the TV speakers instead of your surround sound speakers, which is also cool. And lastly, as a bonus, I'll show you how to set up your amp to have an initial volume whenever you turn it on. Let's say you were listening to, you were watching the football game, right? And you were watching at a high level, and you turned off after the game, you turned it off. And then late night, 1 o'clock in the morning, you turned it on because you wanted to see the scores on the rest of the games. But you're like, man, I had it at a high level. I'll show you a way to get around that, to set your receiver to an initial level, high or low, whatever your preference is, every time you turn on this receiver. All right. So, and I think that would help a lot of you guys out. A lot of you mentioned that scenario. You're turning on your receiver late night. You don't even have to worry about that with the TV speakers, because you can actually set it to a low level. So no matter when you turn it on, the receiver sound out of your speakers will be at a low level, and you'll just turn it up to whatever you want. And I think that's just the best way to go, because you never know. You never know. Even if you live by yourself, you never know who might be there. You know, you might have a girl on your lap, and you don't want to wake her up. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, this is my TV. Let's go. All right, so I got First Take on DVR because I watch First Take all the time, and that's my main man right there. All right, so obviously this is old, but never mind. That's not why we're doing this. Okay, so you see my TV there. TV's on. Everything's fine. Let's go back to my receiver. My receiver's right there. So I'm going to grab my receiver's remote right here. Hit. And I'm going to go ahead, as you're going to see, I'm going to turn off the receiver. Boom. Turned off the receiver. Go up to the TV. Nothing has happened. Look at that. Still there. Turn off the receiver. I still have video. So now, obviously my receiver's off. My surround sound speakers cannot work. Clearly. All right. So let's turn on my TV's speaker volume. See?
Favored by 9 points at home.
That's the TV's speakers.
9 points. And
see that?
I said from the start of this season, this
amp is still off.
As far as
see that? My amp is off.
Even carries LeBron James. And last night,
boom.
Once again, Batman was up to his bad old.
Now, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm sorry for the angle here, guys. I'm going to take it a step further. Let me turn this down.
I'm going to blame him the excess today because he did it again.
I am going to turn off the TV now.
He basically said,
turn off the TV, right? And now, I'm going to turn back on the receiver. And let me go back down. So the TV's already off, so you see that. So let's go back to the receiver. I'm gonna turn that bad boy back on. Now DirecTV, the box is still on, right? The box is still on. I didn't change it off the DirecTV channel, which for me is HDMI 2. Now you see that? Now, out of my surround sound speakers, you hear TV. TV's still off.
Near the end. And I'm not going to blame LeBron because that's in the blueprint. Dwayne Wade says, I got this. And he don't got this time. Boston was ready to be beaten the first quarter. Go look back at what happened.
All right.
Turn the ball over. First.
All right. Now, even though I already kind of showed you, I'm going to show you now. Let's have a scenario like, okay, I just want to watch video. I don't want to hear any sound from anything, right? So all you have to do is make sure your TV speakers are either off, because if you have surround sound, generally you turn your speakers off. And that's how I had mine. I had to turn on my TV speakers just for this video, just to show you. But, you know, or you could just turn it all the way down, your TV speakers. What I'm going to do is just show you just video with the receiver off. So I'm going to turn back off my receiver, boom, and then I'm going to turn on the TV. So let's go back up to the TV. It's turning on. Samsung takes a couple seconds because it's so high powered. Look at that. So see? Now, right. So now I have my TV speakers on. So let me go ahead and turn that all the way down. And I usually have it on. In fact, for this video, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off so I don't forget. Because I don't like having that stuff on. So let me go ahead to my menu and go ahead and turn it off before I forget. Sound. Speaker settings, TV speakers, external, boom, get rid of that. Okay, all right, so we don't have to worry about that. So see, now with your surround sound, you can just watch video and not hear sound. My amp is off. See it right there, see, amp's off, video still playing, which is totally awesome. All right, and that's, you know, that's one of the little benefits with this receiver. Now, one last thing I'm going to show you guys too is how to set that initial volume. Now, to do that, what I would suggest you do is, now what I did is I just turned back on my receiver, and it just blinks for a second when you do that. So now my receiver's back on. All right, so what I would suggest you do before I show you, find out what volume level you would like your receiver to start at, to start up at, like play with it. So like you go down and like say for instance, let's see, 66 is a pretty low value. That's like a whisper. So if I wanted to set my receiver up to a volume that's like at a whisper with my surround sound setup, I have a Bose Acoustimass 10, I think version 3, I don't know, I don't remember. But you may have something different. You have to try it out yourself. So play with your receiver's remote and find a level that you feel comfortable with. And once you find that level, we're gonna go to your on-screen settings with your receiver's remote. Oh, I need to go up here so you can see that. Let me get out and go back in it. All right, so let me go out. All right, so you're gonna hit on screen on your remote, right? We're gonna go to, where we're gonna go to? We're gonna go to setup, right? We're gonna, now you see on the bottom where it says speaker, right? You're gonna use the left and right arrows, and we are going to go to sound. And you see where it says initial volume. I have mine at -45. -66 is a peep, like a very low. You can barely hear anything. So if I want to set it on that, that's where I would set it. What I'm trying to say is, the initial volume where you see there, whatever you set it at, if you set something there, right, every time you turn on the receiver, it will go to that volume. Whether you set it to a high volume or a low volume or a mute volume, it's up to you. And as you can see, you could set it to a maximum range, which is good. I don't have to worry about that because I have Bose speakers. It's very hard to blow my speakers, but to everyone else, I would suggest definitely set a maximum. No, I'm just kidding. I know you're gonna get on me because I have a Bose system, but hey, I like it. It's one shot and you're done. And I've never heard anyone complain. I've gotten nothing but compliments on my system. So I say what you may. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. I hope this, informed you and saved you some stress out of your life with your TV setup and listening to it late at night, not bothering your family. But anyway, hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. If anything, thanks for looking at my video. And I'm about to go drink some Hennessy and orange juice till I fall asleep. And I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully I'll be better by Tuesday. Anyway, thanks for looking. Enjoy your weekend, y'all. And that's it. I'm out. Thanks.